I'll get it.
No, you won't.
Will you let me look after you?
Hey, I'm not heading to work for a couple of hours.
Lucas, you've just had surgery. You need to take it easy.
Yeah, well, I've got to check on Chris and Mason, you know? Make sure they haven't burnt the place down. Don't worry, I won't do any work.
Well, I'm working this afternoon. You get me back in time for Paddy?
Yeah, I'll be back in time.
You're not riding in.
I feel fine.
Lucas, the doctor said no heavy lifting. That thing weighs a ton.
Not when you're on it.
Will you just take a taxi, please?
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's right. Going to Fitzgerald Motors. 20 minutes.
Of my love, and a reminder of our vows to each other.
You're gonna wear that thing out.
No, it's good for Nell. It helps her sleep. I think it's the sound of our voices.
Really? Well, why don't you turn it off and talk to me? Then she can have the real thing.
No, it's working. Look, she's getting there.
So this isn't you trying to remember?
No. I'm glad that our wedding's on DVD. I mean, in some ways, I think that it's better because it's been edited with all the fancy transitions and the starbursts and the dissolves. We wouldn't have those, Jared.
You really okay with not remembering?
Yes. I just want to make sure she's in a deep sleep before I put her down. Hey, you're up early.
Someone who has nowhere to be.
I didn't mean it.
Okay. Rough night.
Are you referring to the humiliation of being sacked or being sacked whilst on a date?
Sorry. Yeah.
You didn't know that I was on a date. I'm sorry. I should probably just give the agency a call if they'll have me.
Hey, if you don't have anything else on, I might have a little job for you. It's something I've been thinking about for a while. It's not so much a job, more of a favour for Sonya, but you got to keep it quiet.
Back on the beach already?
What, off you or off the bike? Yeah, keep trying, mate. One day you'll come up with a proper joke.
Whoa, you all right?
Yeah, just a bit sore, that's all.
Fitzgerald Motors. Oh, yeah, he's just come in now. Lucas, Vanessa. Yep, he's just parking the bike. I'll put him on.
Okay, before you say anything, if I had got a taxi, I wouldn't have been able to get back in time. It's not that big a deal. Sorry. No, not your fault. We can bring around that V8. I'll show you how to install a supercharger.
All right.
Tomorrow? That's very short notice, isn't it? I'll never make it back in time.
Yeah, I know. I've already spoken to her, and she thinks that we should go for it. So.
Okay, well, I'll be there with bells on.
And Sonya doesn't know.
Right. Do you really think you can pull this off?
No, I've got Georgia helping me.
Right. How is she, by the way?
Not good.
I feel responsible for that.
Why's that?
Old Carol Crane buttonholed me to talk about George's prescription medication use.
She never gave Georgia a formal warning. Is she normally this tough on her staff?
No, well, this is the hardest I've ever seen her go in. Sorry, can I just...
Is there any reason why she would have it in for Georgia?
No. Georgia's a good nurse. In fact, we could do with more like her.
Really? Yeah. Could you put that in a letter, please? I might be able to argue unfair dismissal.
Yeah, sure. We have ready by lunchtime. In fact, why don't you pop over and pick it up and you have a bite to eat?
Oh, if you could email it to me, that'd be good.
Never seen you turn down a free feed. Of course, you're avoiding Steph.
Well, I'm not her favourite person. She hasn't forgiven me for losing the case.
Yeah, she's got a lot to process at the moment. One step at a time for her.
Would you mind not mentioning anything about tomorrow? I know it could be awkward.
Of course.
Great. How's it living with her after everything that's happened?
Well, she keeps to herself mostly. We really only talk at dinner times, and then the conversation doesn't exactly flow.
She mentioned her kids yet?
Talked about Charlie occasionally. Never mentioned Adam. I think it's too painful for her.
Well, the worst part is, before I got fired, I was actually having a very good night. Kyle and I were on an amazing date.
What, you just tell me this now? What, did anything happen?
She gave you a spa?
Delivered this morning.
Man, you must have done something right.
Tied the place up a bit, put on some decent clothes.
Oh, imagine if you cooked her dinner.
Well, what can I say? I like a guy in a tux.
Wait, did you guys actually kiss? What, does this mean that you're together?
Okay, so I didn't tell you how the night ended.
She just left.
Oh, she found out she'd been fired. She was upset.
So what are you going to do?
I've taken this long to get to this point. I want to go fast.
Well, it's taken us so long to get to this point. I'm sure he won't mind going a bit slow.
How slow are we talking?
I'm thinking glacier slow.
Well, you can't back off now. She's in the middle of a career crisis.
Yeah. I have to show her I care.
Amp up the romance. She's just giving you a spa, mate.
You've given him a spa. You need to think of a way to slow things down.
Yeah, you're right. The only way that we can move forward is if I set the pace. A slow pace. It's Kyle. He wants to meet up.
Look, don't worry. I'm sure he's thinking the exact same thing you are.
So you can just take the bolt out of the water pump.
Making enough noise there?
Oh, I didn't realise a good mechanic had to work quietly.
And when did you realise what a good mechanic is?
I just watch you and do the opposite.
Okay, shut it. I'm not running a daycare centre here.
Why is it he gets to work on the Sandman? I'm stuck here changing brake pads.
Because you're so good at it.
Oh, Steph, thank God.
Hey, what are you doing here anyway? I thought you meant to be home taking it easy.
Not leave these monkeys in charge. I'm taking care of business.
Lucas, incoming.
Curse?
You know, I hadn't forgotten I was on the way.
Come on, I'll give you a lift home.
What, you just happened to be driving past?
I'm not just going to sit at home wondering if you're okay.
That's confidence for you.
Can we talk about this in the car?
Hey, guys, I gotta go.
Hey, what are we going to do about the VA?
We'll pick up where we left off tomorrow.
Well, I can help out.
Oh, you'd have to do that.
No, what? It'll only take us a couple of hours.
As long as you don't mind. What?
No, honestly, it's no problem.
Okay, well, you know where everything is. Yeah, just for the record, I'm a really good driver.
Yeah, but you're not the only one on the road.
Karl and Susan have tried to get her to contact Charlie, but she won't do it.
Yeah, well, I did the same thing when I left Callum. It's easy to pretend they don't exist, but everything hurts.
Well, at least she's got the Kennedys looking out for her, and Lucas.
Has she mentioned Adam?
No, she won't go there.
Because she's been spending a lot of time with Lucas.
Well, he was the last person that she trusted before she went to jail.
Yeah, and Adam is Lucas's nephew. Maybe spending time with him is a safe way of being close to her son.
It's not fair that she can't be with the kids. I want to help her get access.
Yeah, well, then do it.
It's not that simple. The last time I tried to help her, she ended up in jail. You can see why she has trust issues.
Yeah, but no, but this is different. She's got nothing to lose this time. You know, and a mother needs her kids, no matter what she says.
Really?
I'm glad you could come.
Yeah, we didn't really get a chance to talk last night, so
Oh, I've got something to show you.
I don't think that I can handle another surprise.
Oh, no, this is a good one. I promise. Close your eyes. No peeking. Okay, open. Spa is in the house. Outside the house, rather.
Oh, already? Wow, that was so quick.
They installed it this morning. I helped put up the fence. Want to break it in?
Just you and me.
Well, I figured it's rightfully yours, so you should be the first one to use it.
food too, huh?
Yeah, I picked up some sushi for lunch and a nice bottle.
Kyle, this is a bit more than I was expecting.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Why not?
Well, I didn't even bring my bathers.
What kind of excuse is that?
Do you want me to go naked?
No, sorry, that's not what I meant. Just want to hang out and do a little more of what we did last night.
I can't. I'll see you later.
Here is your Vegemite alfalfa on rye.
Thank you. Hey, how is the patient?
He went on a bike ride this morning.
He's just had surgery.
Oh, don't worry, he's in big trouble.
Toadie. Ah, what did he want?
Milk. Apparently you're all out.
Okay, I'm not sure why you didn't ask me, but that's okay.
We do run out sometimes. Just pay me next time you're in.
Cool. Bye.
Oh, Steph, you got a bit of...
Occupational hazard.
Thanks again for helping Lucas.
Oh, no worries. It was fun. When Chris and Mason aren't sledging each other, they're decent mechanics. You tell Lucas they'll be right to fly solo for a couple of days, too.
Oh, glad to hear it. He needs the time to recover. It's the worst of taking it easy.
Yeah. I used to call him Mr. Invincible. He'd come out of all these crashes with hardly a scrape on him at all.
I knew you had a few scrapes. How many accidents has he been in?
Sure you want to know?
Yeah.
Well, the first one was when he was a teenager. He was racing dirt bikes with Dan, and Dan was being an idiot and knocked him off the track. He was in hospital for a really long time. And then the other really serious one was just a few years ago. Lucas was speeding and ran into the side of a truck. It's pretty bad.
You can tell me.
Oh, he had to learn to walk again. But I'm sure he's changed now he's become a dad.
He wanted me to go in with no bathers. It doesn't sound like Kyle. Okay, so maybe he didn't say that. Still, it was way too much. So I'm guessing you didn't talk to him about taking things slowly? Look, I didn't get the chance. Before I knew it, he had his top off and I freaked out and I left. So what are you gonna do? I will try to find a relationship remote control device and I will press pause and rewind. I don't think they've been invented yet. Then I don't know. Hey, look, I'm really sorry, but I have to go and meet someone. I'll come with. Toadie's got me buying supplies for tomorrow.
Oh, gorgeous surprise.
We thought we'd come in for some lunch.
You?
And I've been thinking a lot about what we said this morning.
You too, huh?
Yeah. I know I can be a little bit stubborn when it comes to the bike.
Yes, I've noticed.
So I will not ride it again until I get the official all clear from the doctor.
Oh, Lucas.
It's not exactly the reaction I was hoping for.
Look, I've always worried about you on that bike, but even more now. Steph told me about your near-fatal accidents.
Yeah, whatever she said, she's exaggerating.
So you didn't nearly die when you raced your brother?
Yeah, but I was a kid.
And what about the last time you had to learn to walk? I mean, what if that happens again? Where's that going to leave me and Paddy? It's hard enough wondering if your cancer's going to come back or if Paddy's heart will hold up.
Okay, we're survivors. We're a strong family. I'm not just talking about me and Paddy. Okay? You're amazing. We're tough.
No, we're lucky. Let's not push it.
What are you trying to say?
I feel like every time you get on that bike, you're tempting fate. I don't want you riding anymore. Ever. Okay, should be down for a couple of hours. Better get to work.
I have a confession to make. I might have dropped you in it with Vanessa.
I heard. Thanks for that.
I thought she knew about your accidents.
Wow. I wasn't keeping it a secret, it just hadn't come up.
Have I done any damage?
Nothing that can't be undone, although she's pretty spooked about it. She wants me to quit riding.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. Normally I'd get my bike and keep riding till I got my answer.
Yeah. Nothing like the open road to clear the head. I don't know that I could give that up.
It's a big ask, but I am a family man now. I've got to put them first.
Whoa.
What do you mean, whoa?
What, just trying to imagine you without your bike, that's all.
Oh, probably too busy to notice.
Yeah.
I better get him home before he wakes up.
You off? My little man. Well, see you tonight.
Is that not ticklish?
No.
Oh, so then you won't mind if I,
Okay, maybe a little bit.
I think this requires further investigation.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. But first, we have to find a place to get comfortable.
Really?
And what, you don't want to...
I don't want to find somewhere to get comfortable. Look, Mason, if this is headed where I think it's heading, I want it to be special.
Yeah, so do I.
Which means we can't go back to your place.
Why not?
Because you live with two of my students.
Oh, yeah. What about your place?
Well, if you want to run into Paul and all the renovators who've just moved in.
Paul. Are you the outdoorsy type?
No, I said special.
Alright. Leave it up to me. I'll find a place. It'll be amazing.
I'll be back in a tick, mate. Hey. Changing the special, huh? Hope you're bringing back that blueberry cheesecake.
You didn't come over to ask about cheesecake.
No. I don't like what's happened to us. I hate that I have to wonder if it's okay if I can even talk to you.
What do you want me to say?
Well, in an ideal world, that you'd forgive me. I've been thinking about you a lot. About how hard it must be for you without access to your kids. Have you got a lawyer?
I don't need one.
Who's helping you get access to them?
I gave Adam away. He doesn't even know who I am.
It doesn't have to stay that way. And what about Charlie? Deep down, you got to want to see them. And there's no reason why you shouldn't get visitation rights, at the very least. And I'd like to be able to help you if you'd like.
Don't do this.
Do what?
Don't build me up to go into battle. It's over. This is my new life, so just please leave it.
Okay. Yeah, sure, if that's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
If you change your mind, the offer is always there, okay? And if by some miracle you just want to hang out, you know where you can find me.
What about tomorrow? I've got the morning off.
Oh, I can't do tomorrow. Any other day.
You know what? Forget it.
Tonight, or even the day after.
It was a bad idea.
Hey, yeah, I'm on my way home now. Yes, Toadie, I checked the spelling on the cards. Hey, yep, hang on. Okay. Yes, 2 C's and Rebecchi. Okay, I'll be home in 10 minutes. Just call me if Sonya gets home before me. Okay. Hello? Yeah? Oh, hi.